You only ever know. Y'all the main ones I'm watching on my throne. Created everything, but I called you my own. That land I gave you, put my name on it, my home. Yeah, that's my home. Israel, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. I made a promise, can't nobody take it. I chose to put you above all the nations. Out of your graves, I chose to awaken. We made a covenant, don't you forsake it. Come get protected while they going crazy. Israel, my firstborn, my baby. Israel, my firstborn, my baby. I woke you up in your land of captivity. I do not change, I want you to remember me. Laws and commandments, I gave you the remedy. Go read the testimonies for your memory. I sent them prophets, but you wasn't hearing me. I come to you if you really come near to me. I heard your cry.
That stoppeth her ear.
That stoppeth her ear. In other words, I don't want to hear anything you're going to say. Don't play no music. Don't calm me down. I just want to get you. Right? Now, when we drop that now and go back, all right? Genesis chapter 3.
Yes, sir.
Now, watch how it blazes up even more. When we go to verse 2.
The book of Genesis chapter 3 and verse 2.
Come on.
And the woman said unto the serpent,
Yes, sir.
we may eat of the fruit of the trees.
We may do what?
We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden.
Of the garden. You see that? Isaiah 58. Oh, let's go back there. Isaiah 58. Let's go back there. And let's read, if you please. 58. And we're going to read verse 58 and verse 3. Let's go back there.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 58 and verse 3. Wherefore, have we fasted?
Come on.
Say they, and thou seest not. Wherefore, have we afflicted our soul, and thou takest no knowledge?
In other words, if you're doing something that is private and personal, how is it now that that same thing, the Most High is aware of it? Because fasting is personal. Fasting is private. And then it says,
come, behold, in the day of your fast,
come on,
ye find pleasure, and exact all your labors.
Come on.
Behold, ye fast for strife.
For what?
For strife.
For strife. Read.
And debate, and to smite with the fist of wickedness.
With what?
Oh, Slaki, to smite with the fist of wickedness.
Are you seeing that? Everybody good so far?
Come.
All right. Now, before we're going to go down a little bit more, so I need to find out, are we clear? Is there any questions so far? Feel free to ask it. Any questions? Good. All right. Now, watch this now. When we go back now to Genesis chapter 3, and we're going to read verse 2 again, and I want you to have Micah on board, ready to go. All right? Beside the book of Micah, we can get to. I know the pages are sticking in this. Mine are sticking very badly. So let's read verse 2 again, if you please.
Come. The book of Genesis, chapter 3 and verse 2. And the woman said unto the serpent.
Unto who?
Unto the serpent.
Unto the serpent. Go on.
We may eat of the fruit of the trees.
Now she's making it clear that we may eat. You see? We may eat. Now, watch this now. Read this slowly now. So it's only a few more words, but read it.
We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden.
Of the garden. All right? Okay, now, before we take that any further, before we set that up, go to Deuteronomy chapter 7. We begin at verse 1. Because even though we know this verse backwards and forwards, we also are aware that there are some nations that are off limits to us.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 1. When the Lord thy God shall bring thee into the land whither thou goest to possess it,
Come on.
and have cast out many nations.
Many what?
Many nations before thee.
Because there were many nations. There were many mankind's. Now one said, well, you tell me that there was nations back then. Well, remember, if you struggle with that, then you will struggle with the idea that Cain developed a nation of his own. So if Cain could develop a nation of his own, and remember, we don't know how many years that they were there. Not for real. We only know that the number of the ages of the men who died.
That's right.
Now that messes my brain up every time. But I want to go back and try and research that, but I have to leave it alone. Because something will bring you insanity. And so when we read this now, it says, go on, sir.
The Hittites.
The who?
The Hittites.
The Hittites, who are today the Turks. They're the Turks. Now, because of time, I won't go through all, who they are, but I wanted to mention that because that land now, what that's called Turkey, that land was the land of the Hittites. The Hittites, their origin, they were black-skinned people. Right? And then it goes on to say, and the Girgashites. Yes. And the Amorites. Yes. And the Canaanites. And the who? And the Canaanites. And the Canaanites. Remember, these Canaanites, they worship Baal, and we now know that those Baal worshippers were also cannibals. And remember the distinction that the scripture gives us, the idea of how they were cannibals. The word comes from them. We know that they are Hamites. Because remember, the first part of their name deals with Cana, and the last part of their name is for their worship. Was for whom? Baal. Cannibal. Cannibal. I don't know how you forget that. That was just on the Sabbath. Father, help us in the name. Are you seeing that now? And then when we read on, it says, go on. And the Perizzites. Perizzites, go on. And the Hivites. Go on. And the Jebusites. And the Jebusites. Now, the Jebusites, I'll just touch that briefly. That's where Jerusalem, they occupied Jerusalem for many centuries. Everybody got that? Finish us up. 7 nations. 7 nations. Greater and mightier than thou. You see? And then it warns us, when it jumps down to verse 3, it says, neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughters thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. Unto thy son. And that's made clear to us in Tobit chapter 4, right? Everybody remember that? All right, Tobit chapter 4 and 1. What are you going to tell me? Tobit chapter 4 and 1. Okay, you can read that. Anyone want to give me some directions?
Yes. Thompson. Go to Tobit.
No, you're taking too long. What says
4:12? I'm just trying to go to 4:12:13. Go fast, Sergeant. Go fast.
All right, let's read.
It's the book of Tobit, chapter 4 and verse 12, page 38. Beware of all whoredom, my son, and chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy father.
Take a what?
A wife of the seed of thy father.
Thy fathers, which ties them in Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 3. Right? Right?
Con.
All right. Go on.
And take not a strange woman to wife.
Take what?
Not a strange woman to wife.
Come on.
Which is not of thy father's tribe.
Which is not of your father's tribe. Go on.
For we are the children of the prophets.
We're children of the prophets. There's something royal about us.
Con.
Read.
Noah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Now you'll notice that whenever the scriptures want to make it absolutely clear that there's no mistaking, it reads out the name of our forefathers.
That's right.
All right, in case any of you might miss it, quickly go back, if you please, to chapter 1 of 2nd Ezra. Read, if you please, verse 39, just the first clause, when you get to Jacob, and then start.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 1 and verse 39. Unto whom will I give for leaders?
For who?
For leaders.
So there are leaders. Go on.
Abraham.
Go on.
Isaac.
Go on.
Jacob.
And it keeps going on into others. Can't drop that, go back. Right. Just want to make sure that point is proven. And then it says to us back in Tobit, it says what? Remember what?
Noah, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, remember, my son, that our fathers from the beginning.
From the beginning. See? Read.
Even that they all married wives of their own kindred.
Read.
And we were blessed in their children.
Come on.
And their seed shall inherit the land.
Shall inherit the land. It tells us that clearly there. Now, watch what it says if you don't. Read 13.
Now therefore, my son, love thy brethren.
Go on.
And despise not in thy heart thy brethren.
Come on.
The sons and daughters of thy people.
Read.
In not taking a wife of them.
Read.
For in pride is destruction.
Read.
And much trouble. And in lewdness is decay and great want. For lewdness is the mother of famine.
The mother of famine. Can't? All right. Now it's as clear as crystal, right? Now, we've got to then now go to Micah. Because we have to hit that. We have to make sure that we have that sewn in here. Right. So where do I want you to go? 7, please. Micah 7. And Micah 7. Pages are sticking. When you have it, say I have it.
I have it.
So I know I'm the last person. All right. Let's read, if you please. I want you to begin at verse 16.
The book of Micah, chapter 7, verse 16.
Read.
The nations shall see and be confounded at all their might.
Come on.
They shall lay their hand upon their mouth. Their ears shall be deaf.
Shall be what?
Shall be deaf.
Shall be deaf. And remember what we read in Psalms. How the deafness. Yeah.
Verse 17. They shall lick the dust.
They shall do what?
They shall lick the dust.
Come on.
Like a serpent.
Like a serpent. Now, let's see who's got it tight tonight. Where in the scripture does it say that they're going to lick the dust of our feet? Because remember, they have to lick the dust now because they caused us to drop to the level of dust. Now, you're going to lick the dust that you allowed us to be put into or placed into. Anyone? Come on now, you know that's this thing goes. Anyone? Do I see any hands? Anyone? Anyone? Now you know you've got plenty of places to go. Yes, ma'am.
Grace and peace.
Grace and peace to you.
Isaiah 49:23.
Let's go.
It's never mind. All praises.
Yeah.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 49, verse 23.
All right.
Con. And kings shall be thy nursing
Come
fathers,
on.
and their queens thy nursing mothers.
Come on.
They shall bow down to thee.
To who?
Bow down to thee.
Come on.
With their face toward the earth,
Go on.
and lick up the dust of thy feet.
See, lick the dust of your feet.
And thou shalt know that I am Yahweh.
Go on.
For they shall not be ashamed.
They shall what?
They shall not be ashamed
Come on.
that wait for me.
Now wait for him.
Amen.
Now, all right, let's make it easy for some. Give me a verse that says they're going to bow at your feet. All right, now that one should be very easy to go. Yes, sir, what you got? Yes, sir, let's go. See, that one just flowed off. All right, let's go.
The book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan,
Come on.
which say they are Jews.
They say they are us, and they are now fleeing to the airports, fighting to get tickets now, to get out of a place that's now rubble. Read.
That say they are Jews and are not,
Come on.
but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet.
Before where?
Before thy feet.
Read.
And to know that I have loved thee.
And the Most High has loved us. Makes perfect sense, Khan. All right, let's go back, if you please. Let's go back. Go back. Now, we're going to read verse 3. But before we do that, I want us to go to Ezekiel chapter 31. 31. Ezekiel chapter 31. 31 and verse 3.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 31 and verse 3. Behold, the Assyrian,
The who?
the Assyrian
Go on.
was a cedar in Lebanon.
See? Now, this is important so you understand that trees are people. A cedar is a tree. And so it tells you about the Assyrian. Now, the Assyrian here, that word is used, but it really, if you put a parentheses or brackets, it's Adam speaking about. So it says, go on.
Behold, the Assyrian was a cedar in Lebanon,
Go on.
with fair branches,
Go on.
and with a shadowing shroud,
Go on.
and of an high
A
stature.
high statue. Go on.
And his top was among the thick
Was
boughs.
among the thick boughs. Now, one would say, well, how do you show me proof? Well, let's show you the fact that he was taller than everybody first, because that's what it's telling us there. That's what it's alluding to. So if we go to 2nd Ezra, chapter 2, and if we read, if you please, verse 43.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 2 and verse 43 on page 16. Verse 43. And in the midst of them, there was a young man of a high stature.
See, a young man, that means when he stood among the other men were also tall, giants, if you please. That's the expression we use today. But the reason why it's not used because, you know, it's commonplace to see tall men, especially in certain types of sports. And so it says, go ahead.
Taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns.
He set crowns. Now he says taller than all the rest. All the rest mean the rest were tall. Yet he was taller. That's what that's basically saying there. And then it goes on to say,
and was more exalted,
more exalted, continue,
which I marveled at greatly.
which I looked at with great glee. All right. Do I want to go any further? No, we're going to drop that. We're going to go back to Ezekiel 31.
Yes, sir.
We're going to read, if you please, 3 again, so that it can begin to soak in.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 31, verse 3. Behold, the Assyrian was a cedar in Lebanon with fair branches.
With fair branches, go on.
And with a shadowing shroud.
Shadowing shroud, continue.
And of an high stature.
What stature?
In high stature.
Go on.
And his top was among the thick boughs.
Was among what?
The thick boughs.
The thick boughs. Right, that makes sense, everybody? Everybody's clear with that? Any questions thus far? Huh? All right. So, ma'am, if I ask you to explain that, would you be able to explain it so far with the understanding that you have?
Yeah, pretty much just the same way the serpent was brought low. I will compare that to the ham, like being brought low.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because remember, we understand that the word serpent really means nations, right? This was a nation of people that was before the flood, who beguiled Eve and caused her to break the law, right? And so when we read this now, we understand. When we go back, we're going to read the first clause of verse 3.
Yes, sir. Genesis chapter 3, verse 3. But of the fruit of the tree.
Right, the fruit of the tree. Go on.
Which is in the midst of the garden.
Come on.
God have said, ye shall not eat of it.
So we know that because we've broken this down time and time and time and time again. All right. We've even gone into who and what was that tree. All right. We don't want to go down that road right now because it will take us in a hole. But when we jump from there now and we read verse 4.
Verse 4.
Go ahead.
And the serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not surely die.
You shall not die. Teaching what? What was the serpent now teaching? It's the first ever lesson that came from an outside source to cause us to do what? Anyone? Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was the beginning of sin.
Beginning of sin?
Yeah, the woman.
Well, I'm not saying you're wrong, but what I'm saying, what was the first lesson that was taught here? I mean, you see, let me kind of guide you a little. Sometimes in knowing the information that you have and knowing the answer to that information doesn't always mean it's the right answer. Because we know sin is the byproduct of it all. We know that. Right. But the question that was asked, the question that I asked was what?
What did it mean?
What lesson?
Lesson.
Come.
So what was the lesson?
She listened to other nations.
Well, yes, but
she should have.
Yeah, but forget the other nations. That's what I'm saying. See, sometimes we get a lot of information. It causes us to just grab at information. But there's a principle here. What did she learn that she never had before? She didn't know she thought she didn't know she was gonna die. No, forget that. You're going way down the road now because death hasn't even been established yet. You see? So here we know it's sin, but even sin, by the way, hadn't yet even been established. Why? Because there's an act that you do to allow the performance of it. So yes, ma'am.
She didn't have the law. Well, she didn't know she had the law.
Well, I think she did. I think she did. And you know why I know that she did? Was because if she didn't have it, she wouldn't have answered back the serpent when the serpent said, "You're not going to die." And she was see, she knew that, so she knew what she had. But go ahead, man.
My second answer is going to say doubt.
Say again.
My second answer was going to be doubt.
All right, doubt is good. That's a beginning, but I need a word other than doubt. Doubt makes you, because you doubt what you know. Because remember, this was for them. This was about knowing who they were. So if you doubt who you were, then you feel like what you have is not impacting enough or doesn't carry any weight. And so what do you do? Yes, ma'am. Grace and peace to you, ma'am. Yes, but doubt, makes you easily persuaded. But what is the thing that you do once you've been persuaded otherwise? You start to do what? What did you say? No, it's not really I can't say it's not a faith issue, but it's not primarily a faith issue. It's an issue based upon what? It became that her action and how she was set the stage for everything that was going to happen in the future of Israel after the flood. Yes, ma'am. No.
I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am. We'll come. Go ahead. No, because you're in the avenue with the others right now. Yes, come all the way down, sir. Yes, ma'am.
So when she doubted, it caused her to rebel against.
It's the game. You're right there. It's like you're at the fringe. You're at the fringe. But I need the word. I need one word. One word. And I'll tell you why I need that one word in just one moment. Let's go back to our sister. I see your hand up to it. I want to exhaust this right now. Go ahead.
She took on other doctrines.
Say again?
She took on their philosophy.
Well, she definitely did that. She most definitely did that. But the only way you do something is because you allowed something else to manifest. What you got for me, doctor?
Question or compare?
No, I thought you were gonna just come and just drop the ball and boom. Or, yes, sir.
The whole basis was disobedience.
That's it.
Disobeyed.
That's it. I'm sorry? Rebel. Yeah, but you see, rebel. That's what I said. You were dancing right on the skirt of it. And what you say? Could you please take your phones? Yeah, I know. I don't want to hear no Amber. Is any of us missing? We've missed it for about 500 years, but anyway. So yes, there it goes again. Right. Can you turn it? Right. Yes, sir. Say what you just said. Say it one more time for me, sir.
Who's disobedient?
Disobedient. That one action that she displayed became the major action of Israel in their future. Because of disobedience, which basically is rebellion, because it tells you it's like witchcraft. But disobedience. I heard a man today, I was watching it, he was getting married. And the clergyman went through all the things that his wife should do. This whole thing now for the wife now. And notice, she's in the garb. She's dressed up. He's dressed up. Room full of people. Priests there. Given the word. Her future is right in front of her. When it got to love, honor, and obey, she said, I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
He said, oh, you could just, she said, I'm not saying. Now, that man who was about to marry her, if he had any sense, he would have said, oh, that's all I needed. Preacher, good knowing you. Good afternoon to you, everybody, or good night, whichever way.
You have a good time.
And run as far as you could go.
Stay away from
Because that is a mountain of mess about to come pouring down on you. And then even the lady that was in the congregation, she said, all you gotta do is just say, obey. I said, I'm not gonna say. You have that attitude, dump her, run, don't even look back. She was in disobedience. Doctor, go back and read that again for me, please, sir.
The book of Genesis, chapter 3, and verse 4. And the serpent said unto the woman, Ye shall not surely die. Verse 5. For Yahweh doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil.
See that? Knowing good and evil. What would you do? This woman now is blatantly, and she knew it. And so, now read verse 6, and then we're going to go back to 14.
Verse 6. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food.
Hold it. She looked at this information. And she saw it was what?
Good for food.
Good for food, meaning it was good for knowledge. Because what did she discover? This is one of the intangibles of this verse that most people miss. What did she discover? Yes, sir.
That there was alternative knowledge.
Yes, but break it down to me more. She said she understood that there was another way of looking at this thing, alternative knowledge, good way of putting it. But what else? Huh? Read it again, sir. Read it again.
Verse 6. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food.
Go on.
And that it was pleasant to the eye.
Come on.
And a tree to be desired.
To be desired.
To make one wise.
To make one wise.
She took up.
You can stop there.
That
one's getting stuck in my throat.
Because this is Salakia.
Yes, Doctor, go ahead.
Grace and peace. Because for those who say that Ham or descendant of Canaan, right, that the serpent is, right, then you should also know what they're teaching today. You should also know why now she has desired to see this knowledge.
But who's... I need something. I need you to help a brother out here.
I just didn't want to spill it. I wanted to see.
Yeah. I got you. We need everybody to give us the. Yes, ma'am.
Did she realize that she could have power?
Yes, she realized that. She certainly realized. She realized she was going to have power. Absolutely. Power where? Over. Forget the earth. Over who? No. No, you're right at the door, man.
Right at the door.
Power over who?
Over the nations.
You know how frustrating that is to me. This is part of what I'm teaching, and I'm like,
I want to hear it say it.
One more time.
Over the
Woo!
Somebody tap
Pressure. All right. Oh, yes, ma'am. Don't. Yes, ma'am. No, I know you did. Right. Yes, put the mic there. What were you going to say?
I was gonna say,
Go and say.
what she was gonna say, but I mean,
Oh, you can say what you can say. All right.
she was gonna have power over the man in conjunction.
That's it.
Come on.
Yeah, that was.
That's what she said.
Yeah, emphasis. She said that.
She said that. She said that. You said it, man.
She did.
Then I have to capitulate and say I'm sorry I missed that, because that would have made me happy.
That's why I didn't know what to say.
Well done. Well done. Sister, back you up. Back us up, sister.
I'm looking at your lot.
Because here's the thing. When we realize that she had a certain amount of power, because remember, she now knew something he didn't know. And if she knew something that he didn't know, what does it make her in reality? Huh? Exactly. You see? Now, here's the next thing. What did that knowledge do to her bloodline? What did that knowledge do to her bloodline? Yes, doctor.
How Cain and Abel played out.
That's exactly why her sons became the way that they were. Primarily one. She was disobedient.
That's right.
And so it ran through her bloodline that affected now her eldest son. Because remember, Cain and Abel were twins. People don't, that part, forget it. And people just don't even see that. They were twins. You see, that's why it speaks about Adam, need to know one time, or lay with her one time. That experience brought twins, which later on re-manifested itself after the flood by way of Jacob and Esau. See that? And notice the twins now, one of them had an evil spirit because it was the action. This is why, what did our grandparents always do? Our great mothers, the great mothers of the church, who knew something. They would like, when the woman was pregnant, they'd say, don't be arguing in front of the baby like that. Don't be doing that. Don't you shout at her. Don't do that. And then she starts to shout, don't you shout back at him. Don't you do that. Because the traits are being passed down. Our mothers knew something. They knew something. Don't you? No. Who brought that food for you? You won't be eating that today, sweetie.
That's right.
You won't be touching that food today. I know what you need, and that is not what you need. Our great mothers knew some stuff. Yes, sir. Grace and peace to Doctor.
What you just said is kind of crazy because when you read Genesis 3 from the top down to 6, Adam was there the whole time.
Absolutely. But you just rubbed me on my neck, sir. Yeah. You rubbed me on my next setup. All right. All right, so go ahead, Doctor. I won't rub you up it.
Was the book of...
No, I'm going back to our brother who rubbed me up my entrance. You robbed me of it.
Take it home now.
Yeah, you may as well set it up even further.
Hold up, let me swing the camera around.
So verse 6, at the latter clause,
yes,
it shows that he was living.
Correct. Because she could not have received and given at the same time.
That's right.
You see? She received and gave at the same time, pretty much, simultaneously. Gone. So to understand that, what we have to do, I want you to go to Sirach real quick. Go to Sirach 25, please.
Yes, sir.
Just set the stage for that. Sirach chapter 25. And we're going to read, if you please, verse 24. We read it the other day, so we'll just do it again. So 25 and 24, if you be so kind. Mm-hmm.
The book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 24, page 86. Of the woman came the beginning.
I'm sorry, Sulaki, my fault, sir, my fault,
yes,
my
sir.
fault, my fault. It's just that I wanted to, I wanted to read verse 20 to lead it because to prove the fact that it ties in with race or bloodline.
Yes, sir.
So go ahead, sir.
The book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 20, page 85. As the climbing up a sandy way is.
No. What verse did I tell you? 25?
You said 25 and 20 to 24?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Or
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Come.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You see, there's just too much meat here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I
can take it back.
Yeah, you're going to have to take it back even further.
Yes, sir.
And yeah. This thing is good. It's good. All right. Let me behave.
13.
Start at 12, and we'll lift episodes.
Yes.
All right, sir. Go ahead.
The book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 12. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of his love.
Go on.
And faith is the beginning of cleaving unto him.
Unto him, Khan. Everybody good so far? All right, read on, sir.
Give me any plague, but the plague of the heart.
Of the what?
Of the heart.
Of the heart, meaning the mind. Go on.
And any wickedness.
Come on.
But the wickedness of a woman.
Woo! Easy, boy. Easy. You know that when the horse starts to buck, you go, easy. Because that's a little bit hard for us to swallow up in here now. All right, read.
Come. And any affliction.
Come on.
But the affliction from them that hate me.
Come on.
And any revenge. But the revenge of enemies.
Of enemies. Now jump down, if you please, to 16.
Verse 16. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman.
Wicked woman. Oops. 19.
19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
Oh, everyone's hating me now. Pastor Thompson. 21.
Verse 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman.
Come on.
And desire her not.
Come on.
For pleasure.
For what?
For pleasure.
For pleasure. Read 24.
Verse 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin.
Go on.
And through her we all die.
See? That's deep now, because now it proves that it comes from the seed. See? Now, but you're missing something. What is missing here? Tied in with Genesis. What's missing? There's a missing cog. What's missing? What's the explanation that's missing? Yes, sir.
But also through the seed of a woman, through that woman will be saved.
That's the key.
Come.
Because notice what it said, and this is why when people read this, especially the feminist women who are in the truth, they miss this part because they think that you're being all hurtful. But this is what you miss. Read 24 again.
The book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 24. Of the woman came the beginning
Came the beginning of sin came, the beginning of sin. How did it come, sir?
And through her.
And what?
And through her.
Through her. Meaning then, even though she might have been the catalyst, the seed did not come from her.
Come.
The seed didn't come from her. The seed was put in her and came through her. So the truth is, she was used. She was used. The seed came from, let's prove that. Thompson, you're going to have to hold on some pages now. You're going to hold here because we're going to jump to 26:2. We're going to go all the way back to 2nd Ezra now.
I'm waiting.
And read. You got it? Come on, Doctor.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 4 and verse 30.
Read.
For the grain of evil seed.
There it is.
Have been sown.
So the Most High put it in Adam. It was in him. But it had to be activated. And how was it activated? When it passed through. You see that? Read, sir.
For the grain of evil seed have been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning.
From the beginning, go on.
And how much
ungodliness, go on,
have it brought up unto this time.
See that? Unto this time. And notice there's a question mark. Meaning it just keeps on happening, keeps on playing. Go on.
And how much shall it yet bring forth until the time of threshing come?
Romans 8:20. Romans chapter 8:20. Let's go.
The book of Romans, chapter 8 and verse 20. For the creature.
For the what?
For the creature.
Come on.
Was made subject.
Subject. Meaning he had no control over it. He was made subject, meaning he could stop it even if he wanted to.
That's right.
Because he was made. The word made is clear. Made subject. Subject means you're the one now. We're going to make sure it happens to you. Made subject to what?
To vanity.
To what?
To vanity.
To vanity. Go on.
Not willingly.
Not what?
Not willingly.
Come on.
But by reason of him who have subject the same in hope.
In hope. See? Because he wasn't willing with all of this. He didn't want any of this to happen, but he couldn't stop it because it was made subject to him. Well, the creature was made subject to vanity. I've got no control over this. Not willingly. I wasn't willing. I really wasn't willing. But by reason of him who has subjected the same in hope.
That's right.
Oh, that's deep. That's so deep. It's messing my brain up right now. See that? Now let's go back to 2nd Ezra. Now we have to tidy this thing up now. So let's read, if you please.
31st verse.
Right, we're back at Ecclesiastes, or Sirach, I should say. Sirach, and we're back at Sirach, chapter 25.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to read 24 again, because see, again, when this is read, women tend to feel like, oh, you're blaming us again. I'm not blaming you. What? It's passing through. It's passing through. Right? The seed was already in the man from the beginning. You see? And remember, he was made subject.
That's right.
Meaning he was picked. And he had no say in the matter.
That's right.
But then when we read on, it says,
the book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her, we all die.
We all die because she had to give birth to it. See? And then when we read on, I want to jump down now. In fact, go to 26.
Verse 26.
And I need to read 21.
It's like chapter 26, verse 21.
Correct.
So thy race which thou leavest shall be magnified.
See,
having the confidence of their good descent.
Now, when we read on, it says,
and harlot shall be accounted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband.
Wow. Then when we read on, go on.
A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. But a godly woman is given to him that feareth Yahweh. A dishonest woman contempteth shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. But she that is shamefaced will fear Yahweh. A woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all. But she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all.
See that? That's powerful. So then when we drop that now and we go back, how much time have I gone? We're going to go 2 minutes.
Wow.
So when we go back now to chapter 3.
Yes, sir.
And we read verse 17.
The book of Genesis, chapter 3 and verse 17. Unto Adam he said, because thou hast hearkened. Chapter, Slaki, that's my error. What was that till you said? 17.
I said 17?
Yes, sir. You want 14?
Oh, Slaki. No, chapter 3 and I want to read verse 6, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir. Genesis chapter 3 and verse 6, it reads thus. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food.
Now, here is the food that she saw back then. Idolatry. Philosophy. See that? Idolatry, philosophy. Why philosophy? Why would you say philosophy? Because philosophy means phileo, love, Sophia, knowledge, the love of knowledge. All right? So idolatry, and there was a scripture once ago about that. Do we have time? Exodus 19 and 12. Exodus 19 and 12. 19 and 12.
The book of Exodus, chapter 19 and verse 12.
So we're going to read 12 and 13.
Yes, sir. And thou shalt set bounds unto the people round about, saying, take heed to yourselves.
Take heed to yourselves. Watch yourselves. Go on.
That ye go not up into the mountain.
Right. So there's a you can't go up into the mountain. Can't go near the mountain. Go on.
Or touch the border of it.
Touch the border. So what did they do? They strung off the mountain. They strung it off. So everyone would realize you can't go beyond this point. And not just you, but every living thing cannot go up there. They cannot graze there. They cannot go up there and relieve themselves. Those creatures have to be on the plains. Read.
Whosoever touches the mount shall be surely put to death.
See that? Put to death. Read.
There shall not an hand touch it.
See, go on.
But he shall surely be stoned or shot through, whether it be beast or man.
See, brother, man or creature. Now, that's teaching us something. That's a revival of the original act in the garden. Something that belongs to the Most High. Because why? He has shown himself. Remember, all this is during the period that the Most High, the Father, he came down in a cloud and he sat above the mountain.
That's right.
And they could see all of the lightning and thunder and the glory of God being displayed in the heavenlies. And it frightened them. That's why the Most High wanted to show himself to his people. That really, when you checked it out, the first thing he said, I'm going to show myself to him. Not literally, because they would be destroyed. But he wanted to show them by way of a display. Wanted to display himself. And when he was coming down, when the cloud was coming down, and thunder and lightning and all sorts of light shooting out and voices coming out of that thing, they said, no, not you. Moses, we'll listen to you. You listen to him, but we can't take that. They couldn't take it. And so when we read, if you please, 13 again, sir, if you don't mind.
Exodus chapter 19, verse 20.
Come on.
There shall not an hand touch it, but he shall surely be stoned or shot through, whether it be beast or man.
Come on.
It shall not live. When the trumpet soundeth long, they shall come up to the mount.
Come on. Now, we're going to drop that there, and we're going to go back and read Genesis 3:3. That's your precept, by the way. Exodus chapter 19, 12 and 13 is your precept for Genesis 3:3. Let's read that.
The book of Genesis chapter 3, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
But of the fruit of the tree,
Go on.
which is in the midst of the garden,
Come on.
Yahweh hath said, ye shall not eat of it,
Come on.
neither shall ye touch it.
What?
Neither shall ye touch it.
There's that word touch. Can't touch it. Read.
Lest ye die.
Lest you die. We're going to stop there. All right. Oh, yes. Yeah. Any questions from anyone at this time? Any questions? Okay, then.
I do.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to say, so where did they get the saying, that Eve slept with Satan?
Yeah, I know exactly where they got that from. There's a book that's called Lilith.
Okay.
Lilith and the Garden. I put it that way, but it's called Lilith and the Serpent.
That's right. Right.
And it's an old Christian dogma to explain or to push the understanding that sex became an immoral act.
Yeah.
And that's why if you go back to the Middle Ages, especially during what they call the medieval times, you had what was known as judicators, who would go from town to town, and one of they used to, they were the same people who was used to look out for plagues of the body. If they saw you got a plague, and no matter what you said, or you're a witch, and no matter what, if they said you were, that's what you were, and they were going to, and what that a thing called the dunking, see, and they would bring you to the waters, tie you into a donkey. Now, they believed also that the devil could come down and have sexual relations with a woman, you see, and they believed that because of the readings of a particular book which was Lilith and the Serpent. That's been pushed. That's why there's a certain section in reading chapter 3 where it speaks about the touch, what they were alluding to there in the plague-bitten mind that they have, that the enemy touched her and opened up something in her. That's why women are this, they're ravenous creatures. They have nothing to do with that. That's all men's garbage. That's all that is. I have the reference books where you can find that type of stuff. I would never recommend it because I'm trying to keep people on the truth. So, but I have certain books, and I know for a fact, even if I came to you and said, you see this book that I have here? This book that I have here, this is the one I'll tell you about. And people go, oh, okay. And guess what they'd do? And then they'd order it, and then they'd read it and spoil up their souls. So I don't even tell anyone any of the information. Those that are online now who watch this, and possibly some leadership, they know what I'm talking about because they've seen it. They've seen it, and it's garbage. It's just the so-called Edomite way of keeping people in track, primarily their people. You see, so that's where that comes from, man. And there's a host of other things, what they say about Adam. And then when they couldn't win there, then they started to talk about angels came down and angels had relationships with women. First thing that you must realize with angels, there is no angel that exists that has any sexual reproduction system. They don't have it. Because the only reason why we have it and they don't is because they are not supposed to reproduce themselves. Every single angel that was needed was made in the beginning. Every single angel made in one go. And they came forth. And there was no space that they could not be because there were so many of them. This helps us to understand that in our realm is limited because we live under a dome, according to Job. And within that dome, we have the sky and we have space. The only reason why the word space is used is because lots of space. That's what it really means. It doesn't mean space dark and what did Kirk used to say? The final frontier. To boldly go where no man has boldly gone before. Hogwash. So under this dome is a huge space. And man can't go beyond that point. Because outside of it is water. Here's the other thing that I want you to keep in mind. In the actions of that, where the Father exists, it's a plane that is unreal to us. It's unreal. To have unlimited angels, and they are manifested in a colossal way in His realm, must let you know how big His realm is. Bear this in mind as well. The Father is not 6 foot. He's not 7 foot. He's not 8 foot. The Father is huge in His realm. And so things have to readapt themselves to come into our realm. You see? So Paul gives us a glint into the fact that that's a place that is unspeakable. And the only reason why he understood some things was because there were some things that were familiar with the earth. You see? For instance, if a certain tree is up there, which I personally believe that there are, because we're his children, see? So what does he want to do? He wants us to have a taste where the Father is. So what will he do? He'll put a tree there. What's the tree for? To help you to have some identification where the Father is. And so when he speaks about tree, he gives us different diversions of it. So we understand that the same way that a tree starts with a seed. The same way that the tree must grow. And as it grows, it becomes strong. And it can live forever. Thousands of years, in other words. He's saying, man is going to be like that. Because when you read the scripture, it says man was made to be immortal. You see? So he uses those as reference points. And that's what we've got to stop pickering about in Christian dogma rubbish and start thinking the way that this book was written for us to get. There's deepness in this thing. And I don't care how old you are. I've been reading this since a child. Didn't understand it then, but understood it better as I got older. And guess what? I still can't get to the bottom of it. Because there's just so much in it, see? So this is why he uses things. Now, back to the angels. They exist and they're multiple. So when he comes, when the Son now comes, when the Father said, Son, go forth. And the Son now comes in. There is a a huge host, the scripture uses the word, because it can't use any other word that comes with him. And when they come, you see, sometimes we see some drawings where it shows, there's a few angels there. What? He's coming with the host. And when he turns up, what do you think Esau's going to do? I ain't going out there. Did you see him out there? You know what we did to their peoples. You know how we treated them. I'm not going outside. Every time I look up, I see one of those things. They're going to be in panic mode. See, that's just that side. And I will end on this note. We who are his children, he said there is no number of stars or sands that outmatches us in number. So, like he made the angels, it's like he made us. But he didn't give us a body yet. It's just spirit. So when he spoke, it was done. All of us are here. That's why he knows when he inspires the prophets to write. When they write now, and they write that Israel is without end. Israel is everlasting. The reason why that can happen is because all of how we were or are, he made it all from the beginning. But the only thing we never have, and we can't have unless the seed is done, as we read it today, the seed of our people is innumerable. It's uncountable. And we see the evidences of that in Job 38. Because he speaks about both the angels and the sons of God at the same time. And you won't not find it in any other part of the scriptures. All the other scriptures do is just to verify that. So we are, and notice, didn't say white peoples. Let me leave it there. All right. We're done. There's a question.
Yes, sir. It says, would this be one of the reasons why Luke wrote Mary's genealogy and wrote it all the way to Adam? Sorry, just don't understand Luke's reasoning behind writing Mary's genealogy.
All right. That's a good question, very good question, whomever he or she who gave it. But here's the thing that you must understand. She does come from a royal bloodline, but the world has made us to believe that she comes from David and Joseph comes from David. Not so. Joseph comes from David. She doesn't come from David. You see? That's a good for an argument. Right. But I know where she comes from, but that's a teaching that I'd have to break it down and show you the scriptures as how that goes. But it is Joseph who comes from the bloodline. You see? Joseph. There's a reason why that is. Because of the seed. The seed. We know fruit because of seed. See that? Whatever the seed is that puts that thing down, that's what's coming out. Has nothing to do with her. That has why did the Lord make her that he put his seed in her? What? No, that's now off. That's Catholicism. That has nothing to do. That's all that type of Zeus business, where Zeus comes on and has a halfling with an earthen woman. That's all medieval rubbish. I better leave it there. All right, that's it. But maybe down the road, I will do a teaching that will explain where she is, where she comes from, and so on. But her role was only to carry the seed.
That's right.
That's it. Catholicism makes her to be, she's the mother. In fact, they say she's a perpetual virgin. So you tell me that, so Joseph had 6 children with them. So every time he had a child, she went back to become a virgin again. Is that what you're telling me? Joseph must have been working hard all 6 times. All right. We'll stop.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, we hope that you've enjoyed the teaching. I hope that it's certainly been edifying to you. Please like, share, and subscribe, and give us a thumbs up. Let's get those algorithms going up. Join us again on the Sabbath. We have a continuation of the teaching that we pray that will continue to enrich your spirit and make you more heady with the word and strong in the faith of this gospel. Of the good news that Yahushua is coming back for his children, and we are the sons of the living God.
That's right.
On behalf of the family here, I want to say to the Brakatah Yahweh Hashem, Mashiach Yahushua, Selah. Hallelujah. Just so.